I'm afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner? I get the puppets. What is happening to...
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. It's something, I guess.
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall.
Brother, you should say hello. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that...
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight. His windows to the world. To a terrible, slow-working illness. The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure. And please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who...
Please! The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps.
Please. The gold... We knew you were a true friend. And generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know? Just had a feeling.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, now go.
You say. And monsters. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. What about... I don't know if it even works. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. My research, well, Purcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the Barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by... No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a public graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually had much bigger plans. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, it's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain, almost intolerable. Well, it's not like I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits. How do you do? Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest... In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a I've absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that you're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. What's this? A gift for a rescuer. From a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many... Anyway, thank her. Oh. Oh, dear. My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like... I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight.
exist. Other puppets, I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll... Hello, my only friend. Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Hello, my only friend.
Ah, this must be quite an urgent patient to seek out my humble... You are still breathing. I must treat... Trust me, it's better this way. No vital signs. You must be dead. I'll dispose of you properly. What was her name? I don't recall. I remember now. My Adelina.
came from the direction of Krat Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
Hey, are you a treasure hunter too? I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock is... all I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open. Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. I reckon all I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open. You never heard of Alidoro? And unlike a lot of the riffraff in Krat, he's not a thief. He's a pro who and professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just mention Ergo, and everyone cares about the history behind it. That's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. The quality of his information, and I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but I know the rumors. Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud and theft and assault. Those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins, and they don't want treasure hunters to earn. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Alidoro who saved all those lives in the workshop. Would you get a load of this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just... Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. All I can do is keep plugging away. My treasure. Well, it's a cryptic vessel. A sort of cipher device. I think it's a clue to some stolen goods. I found it between the... You know what they say. No honor among thieves. But I can't make heads or tails of it. Life is... All I can do is...
The portrait hanging in Geppetto's room. I sense something strange. Something like the... Go to Geppetto's room. You're back. I was so worried. It's a necklace from the Mona Charity House. Many of those children grew up at the Rose Estate, and I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Are you okay? You look ill. My heavens. You're changing. If this is what you want, just keep behaving. You might just hold the true secret.
Hey, about my request last time. Even the Union's advancement test didn't make me this nervous. Did the gloves make Alidoro? Really? What a relief! I'm confident in my... Gloves seemed a logical gift because I know he lost a finger. I was there, after all. When the work... We could have starved to death trapped under the rubble. If it was... I don't want to think about it. I will never repay that sacrifice, even if I spend my whole life trying. Thanks. I was too shy to give such a gift to him myself. Speaking of gifts, I got something for you.
At the House of Vanini. Master Vanini's collection box. Patrons of prestige can always count on seeing a bit more than the average customer. I am talking about you, sir.
Isn't this... What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people read... The trials and travails of true genius. Forever copied, never credited. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? There you are. Now, just leave this to me. Done and done. You will find Vanini always seeks to rise to the challenge at hand.
Oh, my. This is a change I didn't expect. Did the King of Puppets get you? I'm glad you're growing. Be wary of dangerous people. I'm glad. I can't believe my eyes. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named... Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps this... I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy.
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. Sadly, it cannot cure everyone completely. Victims who have progressed, even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Are you sure? I leave the choice to you. I'll make the cure if you give me 1 gold coin.
I believed in the possibility of imminent death, though. I cannot make this choice. What would you choose? Yes, I suppose. Thank you so much. I will administer the medicine.
You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster. What's this? A poster? Oh dear, your practical jokes go too far. Right. Let me explain. There is an unscrupulous reporter called Medoro, and he's the epitome of yellow journalism, and he only writes favorable articles. One time, I didn't give him a certain antique he wanted, and what has this world come to? Even noble explorers searching for true history get... Perhaps I should be pleased that this scrap of paper is powerless, as there's no authority to pay the reward. You can keep...
Another fine day in the city of Krat. If your goal is to study the human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how today's riddle might have you over the barrel. But get this one wrong and you will be in peril. So, answer correctly or tango with danger. Now, listen closely and heed the king. Think about this. Whatever it takes. What cannot be used before it breaks? Correct! You were once such a fool, yet in this city, there are those who wish... How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the shell that is... It's a frightfully difficult question, huh? So, I'll reward you with a hint. Look close before she escapes your notice. Then
Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. I reckon I should cherish all I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back... you actually met Alidoro. That's odd. When I was hurt, he took me to Medoro, who was one of the first on the scene. Medoro is quite the medic. There's gotta be a logical explanation. The Alidoro I admire would never talk about a friend like that. But who knows, maybe that wanted poster is real. You keep an eye on him if you see him again. In times like these, I trust Alidoro. Anyhow, you gave me the first lead on Alidoro. Take this in return. Consider it.
in my hands. I knew you'd do it. I had a feeling you'd be the perfect... I got what I wanted thanks to you. The last hero weapon is finally... I knew where it was, but I didn't dare lay my hands on it. The swamp is too dangerous. Some days... You have my thanks. And you've earned a nickname. Alidoro's best bait. See you at the hotel.